Um, I had one situation years and years ago I never forgot. It really wasn't an IT situation. It was just a manual system.
Mhm.
And it had to do with the creativity of the individual, the employee. And whatever it was, I can't remember, but whatever it is, this woman was very, very focused on doing things right, doing things for her boss. And he was a really nice man, but he was very strict and whatever. And so something happened and she missed something. She missed a piece of paper. It was very important. So 20 years later or whatever, 10 years later, it doesn't matter. She's been keeping this log. She, unbeknownst to anybody,
Mhm.
she's been keeping this log only because that one mistake. And so, we sat down with her, ultimately we sat down with her and found out what she was doing. But she knew enough that about this. I mean, she was a very bright person anyway, but she knew that she didn't want to be wrong again. And she
Mhm.
created her own
Oh
her
my.
own system. And I imagine you've seen the same thing going around when you interview people. They've got, I call it the system in the drawer. It's just
Yeah.
in the drawer. There's this side system that somebody has created for themselves. How do you deal with that kind of stuff?
Well, and I mean, and that's maybe a perfect way to describe it, because, we go into environments where, again, depending on the size of the business, and, Betty bookkeeper, or, Adam accountant has been, in in their role for, 20, 30 years. We started the business and they were here even before the business began, and they're still here. And no one ever challenges that individual because they've got some super tenure in the business, or they've got some relationship with the business owner, the founder, and they are not to be we they're revered, they're so we don't challenge what it is, but we still don't know what they do, but we just know that that's we give that to them and they take care of it. And again, those are the conversations we find ourselves in, and it is one of those where you're just going, holy cow, there's just so much opportunity to kind of, nothing against the individuals who are doing those, but they've been doing the same thing the same way for so long. And they don't even know what they don't know. And I look at it and I go, that to me is a key piece of of one of the things you want to make sure that you're aware of as well. Is what do they say? The more you know, the more you figure out you don't know.
Yes, that's an
And
Einstein thing. Yeah, the more you
yeah,
know, the less you know. Yeah.
yeah. And so I look at it and I say, sometimes you speak with people and going, you have no idea what you don't know, do you? And so it's always interesting to find that. And and sometimes even you're the messenger that has to go back to management and saying, well, so here's what I've learned. Your people don't talk, they don't know what they don't know, and they don't know a lot. And then say, but so here are the opportunities to kind of work smarter, better, do different. And
Yeah, and
it's
when
an
you
interesting
deliver that
exercise.
message ultimately back to the employees, you've got to make it in a way that's not
Yes.
making looking like they've been wrong and whatever. In
No,
many cases, it had nothing to do with them. They couldn't have
no, and
changed it if they liked it or not.
you put an optimistic wrapper around it and say, we've got opportunities here.